Hey, I want to do just a quick little video of something I felt like God was teaching me a couple of days ago. I had been asked by my prayer team at church to be ready to share and be vulnerable about my needs with the prayer team so that we could bring our needs before God together, but that meant vulnerability. Well, before I got on the prayer call, I had to really think about that and struggle with that a little bit. What am I not vulnerable about? I'm known as being an open book most of the time. So I had to really pray and I said, God, what is it that I need to be vulnerable about that I'm not being? I am pretty vulnerable about my circumstances, but not necessarily about the feelings behind those circumstances, the way they make me feel. I believe that's what God showed me that particular day. And as I began to pray that, God began to show me the way this particular circumstance makes me feel. And I brought that before the prayer group as well as the Lord. It made all the difference in the world for me to come to grips with the way this particular situation made me feel. Well, you know, in the New Testament, we've been taught by Paul, according to Philippians 4:12, that he had learned to be content in all circumstances. So that's what I felt like I was doing, is I have learned to be content in my circumstances and be okay with that. And for the most part, I am. But down deep, the desires of my heart are there that are not maybe being met. So again, it opened up communication with me and God about how I felt, and for me to get real with myself first of all, and then real with Him. God can do so many things when we are honest with Him. He knows already how we're feeling, but sometimes we may not even know how we're feeling, as I was in this case. So God revealed it to me when I asked, when I honestly sought Him out and said, God, what is it that I'm not vulnerable about? What are you showing me that I have a need in that I have not been aware of? And maybe I've pushed it down so far that it wasn't even able to be revealed. Help me. And God did just that. This whole time that we're spending together on these vlogs, I feel like God is teaching me, and I hope He's teaching you some things, just normal, practical, simple things to get more real with God and to be more real with yourself. We are to be content in situations, but don't hide feelings from God or yourself. In order for those feelings to be healed, we do have to first acknowledge them. So that is my advice to each one of you, including myself. I have to do this daily now. Just ask Him, what is going on that I'm not even acknowledging? I want to know. I want to bring it before God so that I can get healing in that area. So that's all I have today, but just wanted to share that with you, how sometimes we don't know ourselves what we need from God, but He will reveal it if you ask Him. Enjoy this day, guys, and I'll see you back here next time.